to part 7 of my spring fling garden. Getting started on round 34, we're going to chain 1, and then we need to work a repeat for this round. We're going to work a half double crochet in the next 7 stitches. So the stitch that we joined in, that single crochet, we're starting in that stitch, working a half double crochet, and then work a half double crochet in the next 6 stitches. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 for a total of 7. In that corner chain 1 space, we're going to work a half double crochet with V-stitch. So half double crochet, chain 1, and then half double crochet in that same chain space. Next, we're going to half double crochet in the next 14 stitches. So when you work your next stitch, make sure to work in that single crochet and that you don't skip it. That's the starting stitch there. So that's 1, and then we're doing a total of 14. So there's 2, 3, I'm snagged on something here, I think. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then 14. We're going to skip the next single crochet, so this one right here in that pop, we're going to skip that one, and then we are going to work a half double crochet in the next 7 stitches. So starting in that half double crochet, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. So that's the little repeat. You should have a total of 14 half double crochets between this skipped one and your V-stitches with the V-stitch in the corner. Now I'll show you the repeat again. We're going to work a half double crochet in the next 7 stitches. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. Oop, I missed that one. In that corner chain 1 space, we are working a half double crochet V-stitch, which is a half double crochet, chain 1, and then half double crochet in that same stitch. We're doing the 14 half double crochets starting in that single crochet. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then 14 in that last half double crochet there. So you have the corner half double crochet with 14 half double crochets. We're skipping that single crochet right there in this pop, and then working in that next half double crochet. We're working a half double crochet in the next 7 stitches. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. So I've done the repeat twice. You need to do that 6 more times, and I will actually, I'm not going to be showing how to join. At this point, you should know how to join to your beginning stitch, which was a half double crochet. So that completes this round of work. Getting started on round 35, you can start with a chain 1, and you joined with a slip stitch in the 11th half double crochet to the right of that corner peak chain space. So we're going to get started on the repeat for the round, which is to work a back post single crochet in the next 11 half double crochets. So working a back post single crochet, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 11. In that chain space, we are going to work a single crochet V-stitch. So single crochet, chain 1, and then single crochet in that same stitch. Now we're going to work a back post single crochet in the next 15 half double crochets. So we want to make sure that we work in this first stitch and that we don't skip it. A back post single crochet. Oh my, maybe I can catch it. Yay, saved the day. So there's our first back post single crochet, and we need to do that a total of 15 times. So working around the back post, single crochets. There's 2, 3, 4, just a moment, I need to move the work to work here. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then 15. Now we have a little repeat that we need to do a total of 2 times. So getting started on that, we're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we are going to single crochet in the second chain from our hook, and then the next 4 single crochets. So we're going to skip that first chain, working in the second a single crochet. And then in the next 4, a single crochet. I just need to take a look and make sure I'm working in the right spot here. So there's 1. Need some yarn. 2, 3, and then 4. So that's the little repeat, and we need to do it again. Chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Working a single crochet in the second chain from your hook, and then in the next 4 chains as well, a single crochet. So there's 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So that's the 2 little repeats, and we have some stems there. Next, we're going to work a back post single crochet in the next 4 half double crochets. So there's 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So that's the repeat. I'll show you again. Getting started on the second repeat, we need to work a back post single crochet in the next 11 half double crochets. So 1, I'm not going to count them because you should have a total of 11 by the time you get to this chain space. So let's just work those up. Working back post single crochets. And then we've got 2 more here to go. So that's 11 back post single crochets. Working that single crochet V-stitch in the corner chain. So single crochet, chain 1, and then single crochet in that same stitch. We're going to work a back post single crochet in the next 15 stitches, making sure not to skip that beginning stitch. This one's always a little tricky. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You don't even need to count, you just have to remember to stop before this chain space. So I'm just going to continue doing a total of 15 of them. I'm waiting for some elevator music to start. All right, so here we are at the end. Now we have that little repeat that we need to do twice, which is to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. Work a single crochet in that second chain from your hook, and then a single crochet in the next 4 chains. So there's 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So that's 1 repeat, and we need to do that again. Chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Single crochet in the second chain from the hook, and then single crochet in the next 4 chains. My piece is about to run away on me again. Just a moment. Okay, so that was one of the 4. There's 2, 3, and then 4. So we have those 2 little stems. Next, we're going to work a back post single crochet in the next 4 half double crochets. So there's 1, 2, 3, and then 4. I've done that twice. You can do that 6 more times, and when you're done, join with a slip stitch to your beginning single crochet. Getting started on round 36, if you're carrying up your yarn, you can start with a chain 1. We are in the 5th single crochet to the right of those stems, and we're going to get started on the repeat for the round, which is to work a back post half double crochet in the next 12 single crochets. So we're working around the back post a half double crochet. That's 1. Now I'm not going to count them all the way across. There is a total of 12 we need to do, and then when we get to that chain space in the corner peak, you can double check that you do have 12. So working back post half double crochets, almost done. 1 more. For a total of 12. Next we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to work a back post half double crochet in the next 16 single crochets. So making sure not to skip that first single crochet that's part of your V-stitch. So there's 1, 2, oh, I snagged on something on that one. So there's 2 again, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just leaving some stuff around here. 9, 10, 11, whoop, 12, 13, 14,
15, and then 16. Now you have those two stems there. Push them to the front out of the way. We're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to work a back post half double crochet in the next 4 half double crochets. So you can insert your hook in that space underneath your stems and work around that first stitch. A back post half double crochet. So there's 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So that's the repeat. I've done it once. I'm not going to show this one again because it's really easy to do. You can repeat that around 7 more times, joining with a slip stitch to your beginning half double crochet. Getting started on round 37, you can start with a chain 1, and we are in the 5th half double crochet to the left of this chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, normally I would work this round with green, which I will do, but for this tutorial I'm going to be using some pink so that you can see the stitching to make it a little bit easier. So we're going to get started on the repeat for this round, which is to work a back post single crochet in the next 12 half double crochets. So working around the back post, a single crochet. So there's 1. I need to do a total of 12. There's 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
and then 12. We're going to work a chain 1 and then work a small puff in the chain 1 space from round 35. So this green round is round 35 and there's that little chain space. We're going to work a small puff in there. So yarn over, insert your hook into the stitch, yarn over, draw up a loop, do that twice, yarn over, insert into that same stitch, yarn over, draw up a loop. With 5 loops on your hook, yarn over, draw through all 5 loops. That's the small puff. Now we're going to chain 1 and work a small puff in that same chain space. Chain 1. Now we're going to work a back post single crochet in the next 14 half double crochets. So making sure that you work in that first one after the chain 3 space, a back post single crochet. So there's 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
and then 12. Oh, we still got 2 more to go. 13, and then 14. We're going to skip the next 2 half double crochets. So 1, 2. Now we're going to be working in round 35. We're going to start with a chain 2, 1, 2, slip stitch in the space between the single crochet and that chain 6. So right in here, working a slip stitch. Now we're going to be working around the stem. We had those chains along this side and the single crochet along the other side, making sure not to skip that first chain. You need to work in that, and we're going to work a single crochet in there. We're going to work a half double crochet in the next chain, working a double crochet in the next chain, working a half double crochet in the next chain, and then a single crochet in the last chain. Chain 1. Now working along the side of the single crochets, we're going to do the same thing. Single crochet in the first single crochet, half double crochet in the next, double crochet in the next single crochet, half double crochet in your next single crochet, single crochet in the next single crochet. Slip stitch in the space between your single crochet and your next chain 6. So right in here we're working a slip stitch. Now we want to do the same thing to this petal that we've done to this one, making sure not to skip that first chain. Work a single crochet, half double crochet in the next chain, double crochet in the next chain, half double crochet in the next chain, and then single crochet in the last chain. Chain 1. Now working along those single crochets, I'm just going to move my work here. We're going to work a single crochet in the first single crochet, half double crochet in the next single crochet, single crochet, double crochet in the next single crochet, half double crochet in the next single crochet, and then single crochet in the last single crochet. Now we're going to work a slip stitch between the two single crochets right in here. And then we are going to chain 2, 1, 2. We're going to skip those first 2 half double crochets. We're working back in round 36 again. So we're skipping those first 2, and then we're going to work a back post single crochet in the next 2 half double crochets. So there's 1, and then 2. So I've done that once. Continue repeating that around 7 more times. When you're done, join with a slip stitch to your beginning single crochet. Getting started on round 38, you can start with a chain 1, and then we're going to get started on the repeat for the round, which is to work a back post half double crochet in the next 12 single crochets. So you are the 3rd single crochet to the right of that chain 2 there, and you're going to be working a back post half double crochet in the next 12 stitches. So that's going to bring you to this chain. So continue working those and I will meet you there. Okay, so I've just worked 12 back post half double crochets. We're going to half double crochet in that chain space. We're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip that chain space between the 2 puffs, and then in the next chain space work a half double crochet. Now along this edge we're going to work a back post half double crochet in each single crochet. for a total of 14. Got some squeaky yarn today. One more to go. Now we're going to work 3 double crochet in the chain 4 space from round 36. So that white round back in there, we had that chain 4. We're working 3 double crochets. So there's 1, 2, and then 3. Work a back post half double crochet in the next 2 single crochets. So you can insert your hook in that chain 2 space to start. Working around that beginning stitch, a back post half double crochet, that's 1, and then 2. That's the repeat. Repeat that around 7 more times, joining with a slip stitch to your beginning half double crochet. Getting started on round 39, you can start with a chain 1 and then skip the beginning half double crochet with your chain 1. So you would have joined in this third half double crochet. We're going to skip that one and we're going to get started on the repeat for the round, which is to work a back post single crochet in the next 12 half double crochets. So working a back post, oh, I have an extra loop on my hook there. 2, 3, 4, make sure I'm in the right stitch. Working a back post single crochet. So that's 1. I'm not going to count them because it will bring me to this chain when I've done 12.
Three more to go.
Ooh, I lost that one. Now we're going to chain 1, and then we are going to work a front post small puff in this small puff from round 37. So these ones, we're going to be working around the post, a small puff. 5 loops on the hook for a small puff, chain 2, 1, 2, and then work that front post small puff in that next small puff from round 37. Chain 1. Now we're going to work a back post single crochet in the next 12 half double crochets. Ooh. So there's 1. Now I'm not going to count. I'm going to work across and then we're going to stop before that third last half double crochet there. Okay, so 1 more. And then we're going to skip those last 3 half double crochets. Next we're going to be working in round 37, which is this green round. So for this one, what I do is I like to find my 2 single crochets. So there's one right here and there's one right here, and then we have the chain in between that. I turn and I look at the back of the work, and there's a tiny little strand of yarn right there. I'm going to work around the back post of that chain, and we're working a slip stitch. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to work a double triple crochet in the space between the half double crochets from round 34. So round 34 is this white round, and we had that skip stitch in here. We're going to be working in there. So a double triple crochet is 3 yarn overs, and only working in that space, the double triple crochet. So yarn over and draw through 2, a total of 4 times. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to work that back post slip stitch in that chain space. So again, find those 2 single crochets. So there's 1 and 2. And then if you look at the back, there is that little tiny strand right here for the slip stitch, and we're working a slip stitch in there. That's the repeat for the round. It also brings you back to where you started. You can skip those beginning 3 half double crochets and then continue working your repeat a total of 7 times, joining with a slip stitch to your beginning single crochet. Getting started on round 40, you can chain 1, and then we're going to be working on the repeat for the round, which is to back post half double crochet in the next 7 single crochets. So working in the same stitch that you joined in, a back post half double crochet, and I think I just said 7. That was supposed to be 12. Getting started on round 40, you can start with a chain 1 if you're carrying up your yarn, and we're going to get started on the repeat, which is to work a back post half double crochet in the next 12 single crochets. So our first stitch is the stitch that you joined in, that beginning single crochet, working a back post half double crochet, and then a back post half double crochet in the next 11 stitches. I'm not counting them because it'll bring you to that chain space. Alright, so that's a total of 12 back post half double crochets. Next we're going to half double crochet in the chain space, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, skip that chain 2, half double crochet in that next chain space. Now we can work a back post half double crochet in the next 12 single crochets. So each one we're working a back post half double crochet.
Sounds like it's raining out. 2 more to go.
Alright, now it says working in round 38, so that would be this white round back here. work 2 double crochet in the next double crochet. So working in that first double crochet, there's 1 double crochet, and then 2 double crochet in that next double crochet, and then work 2 double crochet in the next double crochet. So there's 1, and then there's 2. That's the repeat for the round. So you can do that 7 more times. When you're done, join with a slip stitch to your beginning half double crochet. That completes this section of work. For more crochet patterns, tutorials, and yarn shop, please visit my blog, dearestdebbie.com.